And we are back live and exclusive to YouTube here to protect Estelle from all the mean comments that we'll say about her. This is Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, and I'm your host, Swishbone, for the remainder of the evening. The chat box is over in that direction somewhere. Get your comments in there, we'll do what we can to get things going. And as you say, yes, nice cheery music, Queen, because we are here in Zeiss, ready to carry on the third act of this game. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you doing? So, first port of call is now we are in a new area. We have to sign up to a new guild, don't we? So, the next guild is... oh, I've not even seen it on the map. Okay, that's helpful. We've not even got access to it on the map, people. We're just going to go and start investigating and talking to people. Let's get started. Welcome! I have all kinds of beautiful flowers. Please have a look. Go on then, what have you got? All kinds of beautiful flowers. He's just selling a bear claw, a fresh herb, and an azalea fruit. Not really flowers, are they, love? We're not quite there.
Mother, there are no flowers on the veranda.
Oh yeah, the kid doesn't want any more flowers.
Ooh, look at these flowers. I'd love to put these on the veranda, but I'm afraid the colors might clash.
Yeah, oh, it's really not cool about it's really not cool to hear that, but hopefully you get some nice food and all is good.
Whoa, what's this?
It's an escalator, elevator, elevator, escalator. Some kind of fluid staircase. It is a really long climb, so I guess it'd be tough without it.
Yeah, but I had the whole thing moving underneath you. This place has been full of surprises ever since we got here.
No kidding. Yeah, so we can sit and watch, and we can slowly drift down, or we can just walk anyway. And this is the city block? Okay.
That's incredible. A staircase that moves.
Don't you live here? Isn't this, like, regular business as usual to you? And so there is the brace of gold next building along. But let's go in here first. Oh, guy in a top hat looking extremely dapper. Hey, your braces! Stay in arms and guards as the means to fill your needs. My shop is just across the street from the Brace Girl, so drop by anytime. What's a spiffing good idea, sir? Oh. There's a vase, so this is the veranda where she wants to fill with flowers, no doubt. And what's at the back door here, then? Ah, just a bedroom. Why is it in JRPGs you can just wander into people's bedrooms and do what you like? I've never understood that. Well, here's the brace of gold, so let's go and report.
Hi there!
Pardon us. Oh, wow. She has a look and design that's very similar to Daya Kurosawa from Love Live.
So we're finally here, I see. Estelle, Joshua, welcome to Zeiss. Huh?
You know us?
I've already been briefed of your arrival from one Sean at the Ruan branch. A girl with chestnut hair tied in twin ponytails, and a boy with black hair and amber eyes. That is you, is it not? Okay. My name is Kilika. Zeiss welcomes your service. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, same here.
The pleasure is ours.
I know you've only just arrived, but I'd like to proceed with the formalities of changing your affiliation. If you would just sign these documents. Okay.
Estelle and Joshua signed the assignment change forms.
That should do it. You are both now affiliates of the Zeiss Regional Guild. There are no urgent matters that must be seen to currently. You're free to check the bulletin board and work at your own pace. That's kind of disappointing, but hey, a little peace and quiet can be a good thing. Oh, right, I had a question to ask. About Cassius, correct? She can read minds!
Did Sean tell you about him too?
The whole sort of matter. I'm sorry to have to say that Cassius is not currently in the Zeiss region. He only stops in every few months or so. Figures.
That just leads Grand Cell, or maybe.
I believe I might be able to provide you with a lead in another matter. Please, take this.
Received attention factory chief.
What's this? It is a letter of introduction to the head of the central factory, one Mr. Murdoch. He is basically like the mayor of the Zeiss region.
Is it regards to the matter of the Black Orbit?
The stories of the mayor's residence paint it as a very mysterious item. I'd suggest that you consult with the factory chief and see what he has to say.
Wow, you really got this all planned out. Did you have some kind of superpower, Killica?
My business provides support for bracers such as yourselves. I simply decipher the intelligence that's provided and pass it on, as the mandates of my job require.
Wow!
We really appreciate your assistance.
Think nothing of it. I trust that you will return to assist us should a major incident occur.
You can count on us when the time comes.
Well, do you want to go ahead and see the factory chief?
Sounds good to me.
I mean, well, good evening, Arrested Jack. Yes, happy Wednesday. How are we all? Oh, very good, thank you. I'm here to protect Estelle from all the mean things people say about her, and I have coffee, so all is good. How about you? How are you getting on? Well, while we're here, let's check the board. There are 2 new enemies. So, the temporary librarian. So they want a librarian with investigative skills who wishes to apply archives on the 2nd floor. You may be asked to pick up some slack on a few odds and ends before the real work begins. See, we can become Rayshan's librarian from Sea of Stars, people. Meanwhile, we've also got a ferocious monster known as the Chronocider has been spotted roving the Trap Plains Road. Bracers from this branch are requested to deal with this threat immediately. So you actually do drink tea, Arrested Jack. It's interesting. I saw an article recently on British news sites where people apparently believe that tea is an old person's drink and it's falling out of fashion. I'm not entirely sure of that myself. I've always thought that a good cup of tea is one of the most associated things with Britain, but apparently not anymore. I just got back from Ruan. I heard that RCL was seen flying around. It's a shame. If I'd stayed a little bit longer, I bet I could have seen it myself. Yeah, we kind of saw it at Rutherford. It's not that much to worry about.
My family just returned from a trip to Ruan. They had a wonderful time.
Good for your family, I guess.
I wish Mom had come with us on our trip to Ruan, but it was no use. She's got this phobia about airships.
Well, she'd have just done what we did and taken the tunnel then. It's not hard. Yeah, that's right. Estelle and Joshua are too hardcore for airships. They walked. Stain Arms and Guards. Greetings, weapon enthusiasts. Welcome to Stain Arms and Guards. To the sight of the foul accoutrements make your palms sweaty? Well, shop here. We cater to the violently inclined. When you sell arms, you're supposed to say use them responsibly and obey licenses. Not that you sell to the violently inclined. That'll get the authorities after you. Right, so we do have some more powerful weapons available, but they're quite expensive, but I've also got quite a lot of money. So that one's got a sharp staff with sharp ends, and it has RNG +1. Apparently, it's the first time I've ever seen a weapon that improves your RNG, people. This sounds chaotic. Let's go for it. Meanwhile, we can get the Gurkha knives, which are actually more powerful than the weapon that Joshua's got equipped. Alright, well, actually, they are more powerful. He's got the 150 but 1 knives at the moment. Whereas these up his actual... Yeah, they up his strength by quite a lot. They're expensive, but I'm going to buy them. Meanwhile, they're very expensive. I can't afford them. And this very smooth music, by the way, people, isn't it? It's very smooth. Right, go on, Estelle. Let's give you a new powerful weapon. Very nice piano playing here. Meantime, I might sell some stuff while I can. Yep, I'll sell it. I'll sell that too. I'm going to keep those because they're not that expensive. They're not that great. Ah, I'll sell that rapier. I don't want that. I have 5 leather jackets, which are all rubbish. So they can all go. 5,000 for those. Yeah, so at some point I should really do some more selling of stuff, but it's fine. Decisions. Do I want a balanced general use weapon, or do I want an ace in the hole cannon? I ought to buy just both and stop wasting time worrying. Ooh, nice, you got a noodle bowl, Queen. Awesome call, great idea. All that's left now is collecting the broken quartz. Oh, okay. The Forget Bar, or the Fargle Bar. Home at last. Yeah, I just got back from a little trip to Ruan. I had a good time, and I sure am glad to be home. Hello, haven't seen you all before. Pass the brew? Well, come in and rest. So they're all things we can take. I think that's a go. That one cures confuse, and that cures faint. I'm gonna buy 2 of those. And I'll buy 2 of those as well. What we need to do is we need to go and see the guy in the factory, hand over the letter of introduction. Seems like this suit can help you concentrate, but I wonder if it really does anything. I mean, it's water, bouillon, vegetables, and pepper. Thanks for giving us the recipe, mate. And at least it's not fucking raw. You'd have to really mess up to have raw soup. Let's be honest. Oh my god, it's Monica. Monica's in this game.
What do I do? If I were told me to go by Brad, oh, this bread looks the same. Which one do I choose? The balance is all off again. Maybe if I move that camera left a little more.
Maybe.
Come on in. Welcome to the Bell Station. Where the oldest store to carries everything from food to everyday goods.
In other words, this area's Walmart. Ah, so they do have actually some, the World News, issue 6. What about that? I've not seen any other things of that anywhere, but there's loads of ingredients we can buy here. So at some point I should start cooking. Whereas that gives, 3 extra defense is a good gift for a young girl. I'm going to buy it because it might be useful for that character we briefly got introduced to on the last stream. So this music's very relaxing. It's too relaxing, actually, now I think about it. Oh, let's go and say hi to the church.
The church is quite simple, isn't it? So different from the surrounding buildings.
I wonder if there's a revolving chair or some other hidden gimmick. You've been watching my Lundra stream, love, haven't you? This is the last stop of my liberal pilgrimage. Quite a strange feeling.
Welcome to Seption Church. Please approach and pray.
Welcome to the Seption Church. I am here to help you with anything spiritual or mundane. Mundane. Can you do my taxes for me? That's mundane. Ah, the memories. I helped Professor Russell build this oval clock. Ordnance drive it, you know. Long as the old power don't stop, the clock will keep running. Not many remember the old days anymore, when Zeiss was that clock town. First orbally powered clock made in the year 1162 of the Septian calendar by Zeissian manufacturers. Is that right, Zeissian? Is that the way to pronounce that? And that's the way out to a road, so we don't want to do that. Right, let's go and see if we can introduce ourselves to this old guy at the factory. Actually, Yeah. Oh yeah, we're rebels now, going up the down escalator. Oh yeah. We bracers do things our own way.
Oh, you were the ones with Tina before, no? Welcome to the Central Factory. Can I help you? Me, I'm from the Bracer Guild.
Well, that's me with the factory headed for me. Estelle reached into her pouch, paused for dramatic effect, then flourished her introduction note to meet the factory chief. Joshua looked stoic and tried not to roll his eyes.
I see. Just a moment, please.
Hazel used the intercom, keeping one wary eye on Estelle all the while. Oi, stop being mean to Estelle. What's she done to you?
Sir, I'm terribly sorry to bother you during your...
Yes, sir. The people from the Bracer Guild are... Yes, sir. Right away.
Thank you for waiting. Factory Chief Murdoch will see you now. His office is upstairs on the second floor. Nice! I didn't think you'd be ready to see us so quickly.
Let's not keep him waiting. Yeah, we can actually tap the stairs rather than the escalator, rather than the elevator. I'll do the old Final Fantasy VII approach of taking the stairs and sneaking in quietly. Hey, I've been waiting for you two. Estelle and Joshua, right?
Yes, it's nice to meet you, sir.
We're sorry to bother you at work like this. No, don't worry yourselves about that. The Bracer Guild, and Cassius in particular, have done a great deal for me in the past. It would be rude of me not to welcome his children.
Huh? You got Dad?
I guess you might say that. He was my benefactor. It's no exaggeration to say that the Central Factory produces the finest ornaments in the land. Naturally, the confrontations over our craft have never really stopped. Whenever we had a problem, we'd always contact the Ruan branch and have him come over.
I see.
Yeah, that explains all the business trips then. Meanwhile, good evening, Avian. Welcome to the stream. You say that work sucks this week. Oh, I can understand it. It's like they know a certain date is coming up and they want to shovel everything through the pipeline before going off for 2 weeks. Am I wrong? No, I'm not. And now my benefactor's kids come to visit me themselves. So, what can I do for you? I'm happy to help.
Thanks, sir.
It's kind of like a story. Joshua and Estelle explained to Murdoch about the events surrounding the mysterious black ornament. I see. Well then, would you mind if I had a look at this ornament?
Sure, no problem.
Estelle produced the black ornament and handed it over to the factory chief. Now, this certainly is an oddity. It's obviously made from modern materials, but the caliber isn't inscribed anywhere.
Caliber?
You mean the numbers that are carved in the ornament's frame? Or as we know it, like the caliber of bullets in a firearm. Whether you use a 22, 38 Special, Magnum 44, Colt 45, Desert Eagle SE50. You know, basically that's the caliber. And yeah... Now, Queen, I'm not counting my chickens on that point. I never ever assume anything until the dates pass. That's the way I see it. Exactly. It's almost unheard of for an ornament to be produced without them. That's not just in Liberl either. Most other nations on the continent are the same way. It's been a tradition dating back to when ornaments were first invented 50 years ago.
Huh? You don't say.
Estelle took out her combat ornament and eyeballed it suspiciously.
You're right. There are numbers right here. Crazy.
You mean to say that you never noticed in all this time?
Oh, you hush.
Yes, that's right, Estelle. You tell him who's boss. Stop being mean to Estelle. Leave Estelle alone.
But seriously, is it really that strange to have one with no caliber on it?
It's pretty much a part of the production process, and that goes for any Orbital factory. It's as if this one were a prototype or something. If so, I'd imagine it wasn't made to entertain at birthday parties, if you take my meaning.
So, less with the sweet and awesome, more with the stabby hurdy. Got it!
Of course, I can't say for certain without looking aside. What is it? I can't find the maintenance cover. And now that I really look at it, it has no seams to it at all. How the hell was this thing made? I don't see any way to check out the inside of it.
Oh, man. Would it be possible to cut it open?
That might work, yes, but I'd hate to just break something belonging to Cassius like that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we should let that professor handle it.
Oh, right. The one mentioned in the note. Yeah, he should be able to tell us something. There was a note that was included with the ointment.
Estelle showed Murdoch the note that was in the package for Cassius. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis. You wouldn't happen to know who this Professor R is, would you? Oh, God. Kimiko's answered the chat. It's made with magic. Magic. Well, let me think. From the letter R and the people that Cassius knew, it must be Professor Russell. I thought so. What do you mean you thought so? You never said that before.
Who's Professor Russell? Hey, wait a second. How do you know this guy?
I don't, but I know of him. He's known as the person who brought orbital technology to Liberl in the first place. Hey, you know your stuff. As I'm sure you know, orbments were invented by Professor Epstein, and Professor Russell was one of his disciples. 40 years ago, he brought the orbments and his knowledge back, and that's why Liberl is a technologically advanced nation. You might say that he was the father of the Orbital Revolution.
Wow, now that is impressive. Man, I had no idea that Dad knew anyone like that.
Even so, it worries me a little that you'll be letting the old handle this ornament. We have no idea what it is, really.
Huh?
Well, how to put this? For good or ill, he's a certified genius. When he gets an idea for a new invention in his head, there's just no telling what he'll do. Question from Aristaja. Do I think Joshua and Estelle make a great team? I mean, they are that typical file, aren't they, of like both people teasing each other all the time. In combat, they really complement each other well. And at the end of the last chapter, we saw how much of an effect Joshua's peril had on Estelle and what it unlocked in her. So they definitely work as a storytelling narrative, for sure. As I say, they both have very similar techniques, so they do work, as I say, that brother-sister on the road kind of vibe, definitely. Much like the time he was developing the first orbital airship.
What's in the far-off look?
I guess that's happened. Sorry. I'm sure that he'll be able to figure this thing out. Go find him and ask what about it. It can't hurt.
Thanks, Chief.
Where should we go find him? Hold on a moment. Murdoch flipped the switch on the intercom. Testing. Ah, good. Actually, I've been looking for you. Sorry to bother you, but can you come here? All right, I'll be waiting.
What, did you just call the professor or something?
Oh, no. He actually has a private workshop in town. He has all the latest technology at his disposal, so I know he can figure out something about that thing.
Wow, he really must be a genius. Wait, then who did you call?
His granddaughter. She works here at the factory. And that will be the child, Tita. I'm sure the child will be happy to show you the way.
The child? Excuse me? What?
You.
Oh, Estelle and Joshua.
You mean that you know each other?
Yeah, we only met a little while ago, though.
So then, I guess that she's the professor's granddaughter. Exactly. Tita, I've been talking with Estelle and Joshua here. I'd like for you to show them the way to your house.
To see Grandpa? Okay, I will.
I appreciate it. Yes. If you learn anything new, I'd love it if you came back and told me. And already, I am sus at this guy. That moustache, the slick back hair, and keen knowledge of Cassius makes me wonder. As an engineer, I'm extremely curious to know more about this.
Sure thing.
If you'll excuse us, then.
Hey, I didn't think you'd be coming. And you're even the granddaughter of the famous professor.
It's no wonder you're so comfortable with ornaments.
Oh, come on. I'm instead of studying under my grandpa. Oh, by the way, do you brace up business with my grandpa? Well, sort of. The situation's kind of complicated.
We can explain everything once we see your grandfather.
Oh, okay. My house is in the southwest corner of town. Get up the escalator and go straight until you reach the south entrance. Then just turn to the west and there it is. Got it. Well, let's get moving.
Yeah, so we now have a third member of the party. And despite how she looks, from what she said earlier, she's 18. But I do actually like the design that they've gone forward here. I love the little wrench and the goggles. Like very much that steampunk engineer, but at the same time, crossed with that kind of like anime Seifuku kind of look. It's an interesting hybrid. It's like a hybrid of the industrious engineer and the school uniform. Oh, there's the archives. This is a quest.
Excuse me. We saw your request on the bulletin board. Oh my, you're here already. I only just put in the request a little while ago. Hee hee.
No. No, Avian. Mew has not entered the game. No. I still remember the scene with her and Kibo in his lab. And you're welcome if you forgot that scene, people. You're very welcome indeed.
Well, we've just come in to change assignments, so we're ready to work.
Well, shall we get started then?
That's fine.
This is about hiring a temporary librarian, right?
Yes, that's right. It's turned out to be much more of an ordeal than expected.
What kind of ordeal?
I'll explain that in a moment. Beforehand, though, I have a matter I'd like you to help settle. Consider it a favor, if you will.
NC-48, not even NC-18, no, NC-48. It's that adult, people. It's too mature for anyone on stream. We're all too young to view it. What kind of matter are you referring to?
Well, the archives loaned out some books to various central factory departments. Sometimes they keep them past the due date and don't pay the fees.
Oh, yeah. If anyone's seen the library fees in the UK, you know that's a heinous crime. Don't let the library fees stack up. They are worse than the IRS when it comes to getting them back.
First, I'd like you to get our books back.
What? That's simple. Where do we need to go?
Let's see. They should be in the 3rd floor design room and the 4th floor lab and clinic.
3rd floor design room and 4th floor lab and clinic. Got it. Is that everything?
Yes. Please come back once you have them.
Okay, we will.
We'll start immediately. Well, we're supposed to be doing the main mission involving going and seeing the engineer's grandfather, but no. We're going to go and take care of the books. And no doubt that my chat is going wild because I'm looking after books. We need a researcher who can help on the RCL's new experimental engines. It's the center of the ship's design, so we can't just have anyone just working in there. It will be easy to find such a person, but we can't leave the RCL's engine as it is. I think we may need a fresh point of view on it.
Hey, Tita! How'd it go changing those lights in the Kalia tunnel?
Well, okay.
Went okay? You did change the lights, though, didn't ya?
Oh, yeah. I changed them all.
Okay, then. Good work. You're lucky you had a couple of braces with you on that last assignment, eh? When I was younger, I got into all kinds of scrapes.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'll be careful.
Meanwhile, Kitty! Oh, it's even got a name. Antoni. Antoine. Oh. Oh, how cute. Yay. Oh. I'm happy to talk to the kitty, but I want to get the book. There we go. I can't find that blasted paperwork anywhere. But as I'm called Prometheus, I'll simply use fire and burn it to the ground. It'll turn up easily then. It might be faster to just pull out all the blueprints and start over from scratch. Oh, I can't read what's on the board. That's disappointing. Yeah, Antoine actually makes sense. It'll be French, won't it? And everyone knows I don't speak French. Kitty Talk for Dummies. That's a book for me and you, Queen.
Why, hello, Tita. How's your grandfather? Is he doing well?
Yes, ma'am. He's still as healthy as ever.
That's good to hear. But the strange work schedule he keeps is sure to catch up with him eventually. Please tell him not to miss his next checkup.
Yes, ma'am. I will.
Tita, you definitely picked up your reasonable nature from your grandfather, but he's always coming up with those most outlandish excuses to miss his checkups. It's rather like dealing with a small child.
Sounds like Grandpa, all right.
I must admit, sometimes the older generation, it can be difficult to get them to keep things like appointments. Tomorrow's cooking. That's a book to keep away from me. If you value your property, you don't want me near a cooking book. Yep, we definitely need to be more careful with how we sow the unsold. I try to test them myself, but I need to do more monitoring. Well, I'll take them. Estelle loves the sneakers. Yes, Queen, you're reading the script a bit too much because I'm thinking something similar and I tried to keep it under my hat. Warning, warning. Well. If it isn't little Tita, you're just in time.
In time for what?
I've just developed a very, interesting agricultural... Oh, no. Specimen in the greenhouse. So he's like, this game's version of that shooter who likes to make strange concoctions. I'd very much like you to try it and give me your opinion. What do you say?
Is this specimen you're talking about a tomato?
That's right. How did you...
I just talked to Terry. He told me something about you trying to feed him some kind of bitter tomato.
Did he now?
Yep, look at the time. I have to finish this tour. I'm sorry, Ray. I'll talk to you later on, okay?
Yeah, exit. Stage right. And I'd say, for those of you who are getting a bit triggered by the way I said that vegetable's name, then I'm English. We call it tomato. Oh, potato, potato. You know, all that kind of nonsense.
Oh, are you done?
We bound it for you.
Good. Now, we have all of the books again. I thank you for your assistance.
I knew it was no big deal.
We didn't have any issues.
That's good to hear. In that case, perhaps I should go ahead and ask you for help for my favorite type of work.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned there were some significant problems somewhere along the line.
So what kind of work is it?
Just like before, we need some overdue materials returned. The book in question is called The Herbe Woodpecker.
We'll make a note of that.
Right. Herbe Woodpecker. So it's a book on birds, right? Yeah, I think so. The Herbe Woodpecker is a pretty famous bird. Ah, I see.
So, do you have any clues for us?
Yes, as a matter of fact. Take a look at this.
Approached a man of stone standing in silence within the mountain village pond in Ye Shall Receive.
Okay, I wrote that down. But what the heck is it?
Oh no. It's the return of the Phantom Thief.
It was written on a card that was taken from the book. I imagine it's some kind of hint to its whereabouts.
A hint about poetry, maybe? So, it was only borrowed because someone with way too much time on their hands wanted to hide it somewhere?
Evidently so. It's a sort of trick the researchers used to play on each other long ago. I have no idea what would possess someone to hide a book of all things.
Well, if you're someone who likes books, hiding them is a very mean thing to do as a prank on them. I would never hide anyone's books. I know what happens when they go missing.
But we certainly have our share of unusual characters. It's not surprising that any of them might follow such a bizarre custom.
Why is everyone looking at me?
Anyway, I leave this matter in your capable hands. Please bring the book back.
Hey, hold on a second. Is this the only lead we have?
I'm afraid so. But the guild sent you, so I have every confidence in your ability.
Well, that's just awesome.
Understood. It'll be difficult work, but we'll do what we can.
You managed to search every nook and cranny in Zeiss, but I'm sure you'll find it. I'll be waiting here when you do find it. Please bring it back to me.
Let's get this show on the road then.
I look forward to seeing you again.
So we've completed a quest. Now what we need to do is get down to the ground floor. And we'll see if we can get out into Zeiss itself. Alright, what's that, babes? Apologies, just need to make a very brief adjustment then. Just a comfort thing. You look like you've been working hard. How about a nice cold drink? What have you got to offer? Ah, so this old rosé. A refreshing cocktail made from fruit juice. We can get some wine, people. The flowery soda, which causes poison. The fresh juice, which causes petrify. Plucked herb tea. And calming eye. That one sounds kind of useful. We'll have that. Oh, that's the landing port. So we can take a look in here out of curiosity. The airline of Cecilia is currently in port and we just arrived from the west. All passengers en route to the Grand Salt region, please proceed to the gates. Yeah, we're not going to Grand Salt. We've only just arrived, mate. And we're still associated with the guild. I just want to see if there's anything in here. I do like the scope of the actual areas. I think they're very well designed. And again, despite being such an old game, it looks fantastic in ultra-wide. It's amazing. Darken as a go. Time for the final liftoff check. Goggles down. Check. Wing flaps down. Check. Tail feathers. Double check. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And if any of you get what that's from, I will be very, very impressed. If any of you know what I was referencing with that, I will be very impressed. So one more time. Goggles down. Check. Wing flaps down. Check. Tail feathers. Double check. Does anyone have any idea where I got that from? Oh, there's a hotel here. Oh. I thought I was in a cutscene for a second then.
Okay, sheets are done. Let's stack the room immediately. Stack them, I say! Lots of stuff to do. Time to unleash the fury, Emma.
Yeah, you do that, Emma. You do that.
Welcome to Zamrad Hotel. It's one of the most storied hotels in the history of Labar. It has been run by my family for over 6 generations now.
Awesome. Great to see family businesses that still thrive. Nothing here.
Tita. Here we are. Finished with school. Don't be silly, Tita. Sunday school isn't today. Oh, it wasn't? Tita, dear, you need a rest. You can come to school sometime too. Everyone wants to see you again. Okay. I've just been real busy lately. I'll come back as soon as I can. That's a promise, right?
Hold on. Cheetah, what are you doing here?
Please, aren't you supposed to be working in the design room?
Yeah, but first they wanted me to finish calibrating the orbital guns. Are you showing these two braces to ropes or something?
Yep, I am. We're on our way back to my house now.
Speaking of your house, Tita, it sure has been quiet around there of late. No gas leaks or explosions.
Explosions? You look as far as say explosions, Louise. Just a little flying glass. Just a little flying glass?
How exciting.
Yeah, whatever. I want to see the professor's newest inventions as much as anyone. Don't stop your test due to worries about collateral damage.
Okay, thank you. Good luck on the production of new armor guns.
Many thanks. Nose to the old grindstone and all that.
I mean, to be fair, that'd be my idea of engineering. Test it, and if it doesn't blow up, it's a success. If it doesn't blow within 2 seconds, it's a very big success. That'd be my kind of testing. Here we go.
This is my house. Wow, nice place.
Professor Russell is here.
No, I think he's in the workshop. Through this door. We should go in and say hi then.
Oh. Right, we're gonna go in. I'm gonna save my game, just in case I open the door and he gives us a game over because he blew up his orbs. I don't think this game's quite SMT, but I'm not taking my chances. There's definitely... Oh, look, there's an orb similar to ours. And that's similar to the rig that Igus had in her room in the dormitory in Persona 3.
Hey, huh, Grandpa?
Okay, maybe this way.
So this is the professor? Nice to meet you. My name's Estelle Bright at the Bracer Guild. We actually gonna get your expert opinion on. And
Got it! I did it! It's finally complete! That's right. Who's the man? I'm the man! Yes! I should start testing it at once!
Whoa! What the hell? Hey, I'm sorry, Estelle. Grandpa kind of goes into a trance when he's working. He doesn't really notice what's going on around him. I think he just finished up the device he's working on for the past few days.
Yeah, I see. He really is something.
Oh, he's something, all right. I'm so embarrassed.
That's not your fault, Tita. It's not your fault that your grandfather is like me and gets hyper-focused on his work and doesn't realise where he is or what he's doing.
Hey, Grandpa, there's some people here who need to talk to you.
Ah, Tina! You've come just at the right time! I need your help in compiling the data from these tests.
But Grandpa...
This new invention will actually block a biosensor armament's detection faculties. It emits a unique orbital force field that deflects the energy that the biosensor sends out when it scans.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Since when do I overstate my own accomplishments? Now, come on! We've got testing to do!
All right.
Professor Russell and Tita began working with some complex-looking equipment.
Hey, now.
Never mind, Estelle. I think we should just let them be for a while. Yes, we'll just leave them be. I'll just leave them be. Hey, you with the black hair! Who, me? Who else? On the upstairs bookcase is a note titled Orbital Energy as applied to force fields. Go get it! Go on, be quick about it!
All right.
Wait, Joshua?
Hey, young lady, you with the antenna hair!
Antenna? Oh, no, you didn't!
Quit farting around and make some coffee. Oh! That's no good.
Why should I have to make you coffee?
I take it black, by the way. I want it clear as mud.
You're not hearing a word I say. Oh, fine, whatever.
Then she storms off in a huff.
Yeah, perfect. All set, Grandpa.
Just as fast as ever.
Oh. Eh? Where is Estelle and Joshua?
Who? Come to think of it, I do vaguely recall a couple of young bugs. Murdoch sent along some fresh faces then, I presume.
Grandpa.
And so Estelle and Joshua inadvertently wound up as assistants in the experiment. After many small, but relatively harmless explosions, and some singeing of the eyebrows, the day gave way to evening. So, small but harmless explosions and singeing of the eyebrows, or as I prefer to call it, me when I'm cooking. Sorry about all that. I just assumed you were both new employees at the central factory. So it's only natural that you wound up being drafted as my assistants.
This is no laughing matter. Especially since the only thing you had me helping was making coffee. Girls can bang metal parts together too, old man.
Relax, Estelle. We got some valuable experience out of the deal in the end. How often does one get to participate in star testing a brand new type of ornament after all? Well, now you're a bright lad, then, aren't you? Want to give up this bracelet nonsense and start up in the field of oval engineering?
Grandpa, I'm really sorry, guys. I guess I got caught up in a moment, too. You didn't need to apologize, sweetie. But I thought the father of the Oval Revolution was going to be some really amazing man. Not some old fart with attention deficit issues.
Yeah, that's not quite aged well, that people. Definitely a product of its time. Please, you're too kind. Anyway, moving on. So I'm being paid a visit by the children of Cassius. That's quite a surprise.
So you really do know our dad?
Yes, from way back when. I've noticed since his army days, some 20 or so years ago.
I met him too. He had the really nice mustache, right? Well, I don't know if I call it nice. Some are just suspicious looking. But if he's known Dad for that long, it looks like we were safe from trusting you-know-what with Professor Russell after all.
Yeah, I have to agree. Oh, what are you talking about? What was it you wanted my help with?
Well...
Estelle explains to the professor the whole sequence of events surrounding the black ornament. I see.
Wow, a pitch-black ornament.
Yes, most intriguing. And with no inscribed caliber or seams. Look at that frame, too. Professor Russell produced a cutting tool from his belt. Without a word, he pushed the blade's edge against the outer shell of the ornament.
Wait, what are you doing?
It's a special hour steel cutter. Just as I thought. Here, take a look.
Okay.
Estelle, Joshua, and Tita peered intently at the black ornament.
Huh? There's not even a scratch.
The frame is made from some type of metal I've never before encountered. Opening up for a closer look is going to be quite the task, I think.
That's just crazy.
If we can't find somewhere to open it, we'll be right back to square one. Well, I can certainly spend some time on trying. But first, I think that maybe we should put it under a measurement scan.
What now? That huge piece we saw when we were working on the experiment. It can gauge orbital energy activity in real time. You're making my head hurt with all your techno babble. And just tell me what that thing will accomplish.
To put it in layman's terms, it'll allow us to see just what this ornament does. We won't be able to draw any definitive conclusions just from measuring what kind of orbital activity is occurring. But it is a start. And that should give us a major clue. Indeed. So without further ado...
Grandpa, should we have lunch first?
Oh, sure.
Estelle and Joshua, you're about welcome to join us. I can't promise to be anything special, but... sounds great to me.
We'll even help with the prep. All right, come on then. I've got a bit to do while lunch is prepared.
No, I want to see it too. No fair working when I'm not around.
My house, my rules.
What is up with these two?
Now see where she gets it. Estelle's met her match. with her and Cassius, it seems. Now, if everyone is ready, let's get this started. Estelle, if you'll put the orbit on the stand, please.
Okay. Like this?
Yes, thank you. Are you ready, Tita?
How's that?
Good, good. Now, commencing orbital force measurement test on the Black Ornament. Black Ornament? So that's going to be the official name after all?
You've been using it officially so boring and simple. Why not something cool like Dark Thingy of Impending Doom?
No, as simple as best. Anything longer than Black Ornament would just be annoying to say.
Aw, look at her. She's all anxious to start. Oh.
Alright, let's begin. Tita, if you'll activate the scanner, please.
Okay.
Output set at 45. Put all measuring equipment on standby.
Roger. Done. All measuring equipment is calibrated.
Okay, from here on out, it's the real deal. Since no direct input or output was detected, all we can do is measure how the central crystal circuit responds. Now let's just see how much this contraption is really worth.
You're in such a good mood.
And click!
Neat. It's all glowing and stuff.
I get it. It's putting a major strain on the crystal circuit. There. Tita, any readings?
Yes, but they're kind of weird. It's common to needle shaking like crazy. Now it's spinning around the dial.
What? Uh-oh, what have you done? What's going on here?
Joshua!
It's that same black light from before. What? We just caused a blackout with no power out. Sorry. Apologies, babes. Welcome back to the Dark Ages. Whoops.
Grandpa, it won't take much more of this. We ought to shut it down.
Don't you dare. Just a little longer and we'll have something.
Wait a second. All the lights in town are going out. Huh?
What in? We have no choice then. Terminating the experiment.
Oh. They're back on. Ew.
Let's see the readout. Nothing. It didn't record anything. And the only thing that kept working was the scanner on which the Black Ornament sat. But even that, well, that's for everything else. Good. Looks like the experiment's finished.
How's that side?
Fine. All the lights are back like nothing happened. There's still a lot of people panicking though.
Okay. But just what the hell was all that?
That was what I would dub the orbital shutdown phenomenon.
The what now?
You mean how everything inside all the armaments just stopped working at once?
So the Black Ornament did this?
Yes, I've no doubt. But I would never have dared to guess that its effect would be so extensive. There's definitely more to this than I expected. So that explains why Joshua and Estelle got out of the Mars grasp. What the ornament did was absorb the energy. So it's an energy absorber. Now, at the end of the last stream, I made a theory that the person under the mask was Cassius. And I've had a bit more of a theory for it. I think he, like the mayor and the chief of the Sky Bandits, is actually being controlled and has no idea what he's doing. Interesting. Most interesting indeed.
Only you would think causing a blackout of an entire city is interesting.
Professor! Oh, Murdoch, just a man I wanted to... The feeling is not mutual. Every single time you invent something, it means trouble for me. What the hell were you up to that would cause all the power downtown to go out? How rude. It's not even my fault this time. See that there? That's the Black Ormond, and it caused it. Is that the... Okay, I get it. If that's the root of this, then it's genuine extenuating circumstances. Well, it still means that this was your fault. Oh, nuts. You got me.
That's it? They're okay again?
Eddie always like this.
This is so embarrassing.
And so the first day in Zeiss kept everyone busy. Due to how late it was, Estelle and Joshua stayed at the lab for the night.
Man, yesterday was such a crazy day. I was surprised enough at the town, but I really wasn't expecting to deal with anything like that.
No kidding. But back on the subject of the Black Ormond. It's much more powerful than I'd ever imagined possible.
Yeah. What's the prof gonna do now that his experiment's gone all kaflooey?
Good morning, guys.
Morning, Tina.
Good morning. Quite a big day is today.
No kidding. Did you guys sleep okay? Yep, like babies. Is the professor already up?
Oh, he left for the Central Factory early this morning.
He said something about how he was going to expose all the Black Ormond secrets. Wow, looks like getting roared at over and over by the factory chief didn't even put a dent in him.
We really appreciate both of you taking the time to look over something a couple of relative strangers brought to you.
Oh, it's fine, really. Grandpa's investigating out of pure curiosity more than anything.
And I should go to the factory myself once I'm done with breakfast. What do you plan to do? Naturally, we'll be coming with you. I want to know what's really going on with that Ormond, too.
Maybe there's something we can do to help.
Yay! Then you can come with me. Uh-oh, I almost forgot about the soup. Just a second, you two. I'll bring you breakfast as soon as I make sure it's edible and not on fire. I guess that's what that smell is. Man, I wish you could take it back with us to Ruan.
Kirito and Asuna with Yui? Is that where this game's going? It makes about as much sense. No! That's not how it works, Estelle. No! I think you're cool and everything, but that's not how it works.
She could be like a pet, cheering us up whenever we're feeling down.
That's kind of creepy, Estelle.
Yeah, thank you, Joshua. I'll let you off with that one. That's one way you can be mean to Estelle about.
And now that we've had a good breakfast, out to the Central Factory.
Before we do that, I'd check into the guild. I think I best report on what happened yesterday. Just be on the safe side.
Well, okay. Hey, Tina, would you mind if we stop there on our way?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, not quite like Kirito Asuna Yui, no. Not quite the same, no.
Go for the eyes, Papa. That is their weak point. Thank you, sweetie.
No, Yui was not. Not even close. Yay, with temporary librarian.
Welcome back. It looks like you finished your job. If you clear any other contracts, make sure you come here and report it. Good morning. That was some day yesterday, wasn't it? When you were ready, we'd like your full report on it.
Yeah, business as usual, Kilika.
I've heard the basics from the factory chief already, but I'd like to expand that account with some first-hand details. Well,
Joshua explained the details of the orbital blackout.
I see. So the armament that was sent to Cassius in secret was in fact something dangerous. The Guild is very interested in these developments. We need to continue working with Professor Russell for the present.
We thought you'd say that.
When we have more information, we'll contact you immediately. Yeah, nothing more to say there. Anything new? Ah, we've already reported one, and that one's not available. Well, it is available, just not yet. Yeah, so I consider Abridged more canon than the main story. It was more entertaining. What? An assignment? You? Now? Yeah, just a little one. The army kind of asked me specifically, so I'm out to the capital. It's not just you, anyway. You got us 2 younger juniors. Put your heads together, you'll be fine. I won't be gone for more than a couple of days or so. Yes, sir. I'll do my best. Good. And relax. Hello. Who's this? You guys are good timing. Excuse me? You wouldn't by any chance be Junior Braces, would you?
What? Yeah, we are.
And Junior Braces Joshua.
I'm Estelle.
So it is you two. Just like Kellica said. Excuse me, are you on your way to the capital? Yeah, I was. A small request came up. I'm leaving things here in Zeiss to you two and Wong for the time being. Don't burn the place down. So, yeah, we could use your help.
Sure, you can rely on us.
We'll do our best. It's settled then. I'll leave things to you. Oh, I thought you were about to give us a mission then. And that's cool, Queen. Had to say. For next year, Anime North, I've got a board game I sorted out online. So we can play that for a laugh. It's an unusual game. I played it at Sunnycon with Nerdy Hound. It was an interesting experience, shall we say. It's also not very messy in terms of setup either. It's quite easy to play anywhere. It's one of those like you can play it in a diner, you can play it at a con, you can play it in hotel rooms, anywhere really.
Hey, long time no see.
Ah, hey, it has been a while.
Who's this?
You remember that kid who was looking for quartz shard in Roland, don't you? Remember when we took a little quest to find him a while back? Are you headed back to the Republic?
Nah, it's at the factory. We made some cash in Grandstone. We have some shopping to do. Mom said we're gonna take this mirror and stock them on orbits. They say the eyes are the first to go, but you can still spot a good deal. I can see you're still an obnoxious little brat. What? I'm always saying when everybody else is thinking. But yeah, did you check out those crazy moving stairs? I'm never tired of them.
Yeah, I check them out so much that I go the opposite way up them. Yeah, I go up the down escalators. Yes, the escalator, elevator, escalator. Yes, old school anime fans will know exactly what I'm talking about with that.
Tina, everyone, how are you? Professor Russell's in his workshop on the 3rd floor. He seemed pretty impatient, like he was waiting on something or someone.
Cool. Well, let's go up there and we'll take the stairs. Because we're going the manual way. Ah, he isn't here. Ugh, another failure.
Grandpa, we came to see if we can help.
Ah, hello, Tita. And you two are here as well, I see.
What can I say? We were worried. So, what are you working on?
Well, as you can see, I'm trying to cut into the black ornament, but it hasn't been going very well. That seems to be the problem. Perhaps the demonstration is in order. And click!
Whoa! What's that thing? It's a circular star. It's made of special alloy and can cut through basically anything. That ought to do it then. It stopped. I thought that might happen.
Sounds small scale, but it's the same phenomenon as yesterday. It seems like the black ornament is blocking the functionality of the other ornaments, interfering with them in some way. And I doubt it was solely made for the purpose of killing the lights.
Yeah. But Grandpa, doesn't the effect spread like it did last night?
Yes, good thinking. This interference with nearby ornaments seems to spread out, moving from ornament to ornament like chain lightning. I put the range at about 5 arc. But if there are no ornaments powered on within that range, well, then that's where the effect stops. I see. That makes sense. So what they essentially have here is what's known as a conduit. And as long as there's a break in the circuit, the energy can't go anywhere. So it's very much like a hyperconductor. But rather than taking energy and passing it out for use, it's going the other way. It's inducting, it's sucking energy in. So this is no doubt designed as some kind of like... In fact, to be honest, it almost sounds like a dangerous weapon that you could use to suck out ornament energy. We already saw the effects it had on this town. If you did that at, like, say, the height of an airship, who knows what would happen. However, even with that knowledge, there's no way to know why it causes machines to simply stop without getting a look inside it. It's very troubling.
Is there any way to destroy that thing? Maybe with a good scream and a really hard whack.
Don't be ridiculous. Didn't you see the big sword do exactly nothing to it just a moment ago?
Well, yeah. Anyone thought to try and fire? Maybe a meltdown in a blast furnace or something. If we did that, the insides would melt too. Oh, yeah. Well, it was worth a shot.
Actually, it might work.
Really?
You know of a way to burn it open? No, that's not what I meant. Orbital power, that which drives the ornaments to work, can't be used for this problem. We'll have to find a way that doesn't rely on any orbital energy. Is there even such a thing? The combustion engine. It's a device that burns fuel to generate energy. The idea has been around for a long time, but it's very inefficient when compared to an orbital engine. However, all you need to work on them are standard tools.
Huh? Neat.
I get it. Fire is the key.
But Grandpa, I've never even seen one of them.
I'm pretty certain that there's one under study in the central workshop. Oh, you'll need to get fuel as well.
Like oil or something?
No, it's called gasoline. It's extremely flammable. There's likely a tank or canister of it stored in reserve. Yes, it should do the job. I'll start getting the tools ready.
I'll help. Is there anything we can do? I mean, I can't do anything super technical. I'd see the can.
Well, you could go and get the engine and gasoline. It's going to be heavy, but you braces should be strong enough to move it.
Okay, leave it to us.
So, where'll we find these? Let's see. Don't tell me that you've forgotten. I've forgotten.
He just said not to say that. Estelle, if you look in the operations room, you could probably find them. What the heck is an operations room? It's a room with a bunch of valuable computers. It's on the 5th floor. We store all kinds of information there for safekeeping.
Wow, I didn't even know there was such a place. Then I'll leave it in your capable hands.
Making coffee, fetches stuff. Well played, old man. Well played. Oh well, let's go find this operations room thingy.
To the 5th floor then. And this time Tita's staying behind, so we're not got her with us.
Remember, they're in storage on the operations on the 5th floor. 5th floor, operations. Got it, let's get going.
So tonight we've been basically in fetch quest mode. Not that I'm complaining, it's been nice and charming. I like it. I've just noticed it keeps auto-saving. I wasn't aware it was doing that.
Wow, check this place.
This has to be the operations room.
Hey, you two! seen you before, so you might tell me what business you have in here. My name's Travis, Senior Engineer and Supervisor.
Nice to meet you. We're the Grace Guild.
We're here at the request of Professor Russell. So if
Professor Russell? He's not in trouble again, is he?
again, you don't have much faith in him, do you?
No, I mean, I realize that he's a genius. He was the one who developed the Capel unit, after all. But even after being acquainted with him results in no end of trouble. Tito, on the other hand, is just an all-round good kid.
Yeah, I'm not reading that middle part. That's scary. I don't like the amount of dialogue from the adults saying things about Tita. I really don't like it.
Yeah, I get what you mean. But I don't think we have time to stand around talking in this case.
We need to find where the central factory stores its equipment.
Oh, is that what this is all about? In that case, go right ahead. I'll show you how it works. This cylindrical device is a type of computer. It's called the Capel. These days, they mostly get used to assist in airship navigation. But this one is equipped for the fastest general-purpose data processing in the world. It can be used for anything, from calculating material density to information retrieval. Now, for information retrieval, you have to use this front panel to select that mode. This will send a signal through the wiring and allow you to access the memory element. There's a quartz inside that trains a rapid light bolts on it, you see? Then it simply extracts the data you want. So I trust you know how it works now?
Yeah, no sweat!
Yeah, I'm impressed, Estelle. You're way better with modern technology than I am.
Okay, so I lied. All that stuff went completely over my head.
Well, here's this.
Why give me the choice if it's not going to make any difference? What's the point?
You change the mode with this panel. I'm sure you'll figure it out in no time.
Entry combustion engine. A machine which generates usable energy by burning fuel within. Less efficient than its orbital counterpart due to issues with gaseous exhaust and noise pollution. Number owned 1. Owner maintenance chief Gustav. Right, okay. And then gasoline. Gasoline. A liquid derived from the purification of the naturally occurring hydrocarbon compound known as petroleum. Used primarily as fuel for combustion engines and as an industrial solvent. Republic manufactured gasoline. Emergency stores, 20 mid-sized tanks. Repository, armament manufacturing factory.
Looks like you found what you were looking for. Wow, it's like a magic box or something.
Oh, the computers are really something.
As I understand it, Professor Russell's teacher, Professor Epstein, was responsible for the original concept. But it was Professor Russell's talent that made the idea into reality. If only his presence of mind were on par with his intelligence.
Well, Idios isn't the only one to bestow 2 blessings on one person.
By the way, where can we find the guy who has one of these combustion engine thingies? The maintenance chief, right? Where is he?
He's currently overseeing the airfield. You have to go there to speak to him. Also, the gasoline is likely in armament manufacturing in the basement. Talk to the staff there. I'm sure they'll be happy to get you for you.
Maintenance chief Gustav's down at the airfield working on a combustion engine. And the gasoline is in the basement orbit manufacturing facility.
Thanks, you've been a big help.
Think nothing of it. Now let me know if you need anything else.
Well, that was easier than I thought. We're total strangers who want to take your engine and your fuel. Oh, please come right up here. We'll direct you exactly where you need to go. You know, don't mind us. There won't even be a fee. You know. Ah, we have a crane. So all the way to the basement, and then hopefully we can find the airfield, the people who know the fuel. What kind of guy is he? Tried asking a friend, but they didn't tell me much. Ugh, I just can't concentrate. Okay.
Excuse me.
What's that? May I help you?
Estelle and Joshua explain the task set to them by Professor Russell.
You need gasoline? I think I have a tank of it back in storage somewhere. I'll check for you.
Faye used the intercom.
This is Faye. Got a request down here. We still have that tank of Calvar gasoline there in the warehouse, right? Can you send some down? Yeah, enough to carry. Thanks. They're sending some for you right now.
Sending?
Holy! There we are.
And it's even in a jerry can as well.
Is this gasoline?
So what's sending is?
Neat, isn't it? This conveyor belt system isn't just for ordering goods. It's the entire network that connects the whole facility. Convenient.
Professor Russell invented it. Originally, it was just a series of tubes for sending products back and forth. But the professor completely rebuilt the system into something a lot more useful. Of course, getting all the infrastructure in place was a gigantic pain in the...
I can only imagine.
We have to be on our way. Thanks for your help.
No problem. I know what you're using it for. Be careful with that gasoline. It has a tendency to fireball.
Right, we'll take that back up to the professor. The door is locked. For you, there is no access. You are not allowed. And then we need to get to the airfield, wherever that is. Oh, that's... Oh. I've gone up to the 5th floor. I meant to go to the 4th. No matter. We'll get out. No, that's the roof. We don't want to go to the roof. We might be on the 3rd floor, actually, now I think about it. Much like Estelle, I have no sense of direction. I act first and think later. Huh? What are you doing? I need a combustion engine, some gasoline. I've got you gasoline. I wanted to give you the gasoline. I have gasoline. I wanted to give it to you. Okay, fine. I guess we'll have to wait. Well, let's go and ask our
You got the gasoline. But there's no any maintenance the Chief Gustav.
The maintenance chief probably at the airship boarding platform. He only comes back to the factory as some kind of official business for him.
Ah, so we will go to the landing dock. That's cool. Well, he's not here. Well, time to head home. I doubt you know anything, but let's talk to you anyway.
Yeah, need a flight?
The westbound airship just departed a few moments ago.
No, thank you. We don't need an airship right now. Actually, we need to talk to Gustav, was it?
You mean the maintenance chief? He's not here at the moment.
What do you mean not here?
He went to Leicester Fortress 2-3 days ago. Some kind of repair emergency on a military patrol ship.
Leicester Fortress?
That's in the largest base in the Royal Army out by Lake Valeria, up in the north part of Zeiss.
Wonderful. He won't be coming back from there anytime soon. So what do we do about the professor's request?
I don't know about that, but the chief is actually on his way back. He just sent word to us.
Oh, hey, airship!
Speaking of the devil,
I do love the designs they've got for these airships. They're really, really nice.
orange airship? Hold the phone, this is one of our public airships, orange.
No, that doesn't look a regular public airship. The shape is wrong, it's got work arms all over it.
Now you mention it.
That's a central factor vessel in Leibniz. It's the same model as the public transporters, but it's had several modifications. It's used for large-scale maintenance and transport.
Huh? A flying factory? Then the maintenance chief is on the airship?
That's right. Had your chance. You need to talk to him, no?
We do. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you. And here's me thinking I'd be able to go back on the road, but the game's like, no, I don't think so. Huh? What do you want?
Huh?
The Leibniz is a mountain the parts store there. It's dangerous, so stand clear.
Actually, we're looking for someone.
Is there a maintenance chief by the name of Gustav on this chip? What do you want with me?
Oh, well that's convenient.
Estelle explained the situation that Professor Russell had asked for them to borrow and find and borrow a combustion engine. Ah, you're running errands to Russell, are you? But a combustion engine? Well, you got good time, and I'll give you that.
Huh?
Hang on a second. So what's it going to be? A V6, a V8, a V12?
Looks like it.
I missed Estelle's line by accident. Here you go. It's a heavy beast, though, so be careful.
Wow, you weren't kidding. But we can still manage to carry it.
Yeah, you got some spirit to you for such a young girl. I like it.
Thanks.
It's a pretty interesting little coincidence. The old fart wants this thing right after I got it back from the military.
Huh?
From the military? Yeah, this thing was on loan to them for a while. They were using it for some kind of research. As a matter of fact, I just got it back today.
Looking for us? What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. Now that we got what we need, why don't we take it back to the professor?
Sure thing. Thank you, Mr. Maintenance Chief.
Sure. Give my old regards to the old man. Yes, this has gone too well. This has gone far too well. I don't like this. Now the military have conveniently been borrowing our engine for research. Why? I don't know if it's just me, but this has been far too easy. I don't like it when games like this have a sense of being easy. It often makes me lulled into a false sense of security. I think I'm too nervous from playing SMT games.
We're back.
Now we wrote what you asked for. Excellent!
Thank you. You weren't kidding about how heavy this thing is.
Yes, your brew strength was most useful, girl. Perfect timing, too, as I've just finished preparing the tools. All that's left is to set the engine and put gas in it. Here we go, put on the finishing touches, Tita.
Yes, sir.
And it's all set. It's a V6. You can't see all those little spokes that are sticking out the side of it right in front of T-top. Those little pipes are the valves. So it's a V6 engine. I mean, there's one hidden behind the two bulkheads, but that'll be a V6 engine.
Wow, this thing really is clunky looking. Are all these engines like this? Yeah, it converts the energy given by the burning gas to power the tools.
So this way they don't need orbital energy. Indeed. Now let's not dawdle. Let's hit the switch. Let me flip the switch. And click.
Jeez, this thing sure makes a racket.
It's definitely a lot louder than the orbital engines. That's one of its drawbacks, yes. But I don't really need to fear activating the black orbit this way. Let's get started.
Ew. Whoa!
That's a serious sparkage. Okay, shut it down for now. We've seen how much physical punishment it can take, and how much punishment our ears can take as well. Estelle and the others crowded round to get a closer look, and all they will find is that it's blunted the saw, and there'll be no damage. Oh, a tiny scratch is faintly visible.
That's it? That's incredible. And with the special ally sword, too.
Whatever it's made of, it's tougher than anything I've ever seen. But if we keep at it, I believe this would work. We're going to go right through quite a few saw blades, though.
So it's going to be a real test of patience, then.
Hey, Professor, can I talk to you for a second? Oh, have you already finished the modifications? Of course I have. Remember who you're talking to. Anyway, what is it? Is something wrong? Oh, I just received a message from the hotel in Elmer for you. The overpowered pump that supplies the hot water for their spa is broken down. Since they can't make any money like this, they'd like for you to come and try to fix it. Oh, you must be kidding! Damn it, of all the times for this to happen. If you're that busy, why don't you send another engineer over? No, that pile of junk is only 40 years old. The younger techs have no idea what to do with anything that's not state-of-the-art. Oh, what a pain in the...
Grandpa, maybe I could go over and do the repairs, you think?
Cheeto?
You took me there to help with maintenance before. I think it'll be fine if I just go.
I'm sure you do a fine job of the repairs. That's not what concerns me. Agreed. There are monsters out on the roads.
We can't just leave Mrs. Mal like this. If that's the problem, why don't you let us handle this? Huh?
It's a brace's duty to ensure the safety of the borough's roadways. Therefore, seeing the Tina Raz at a destination safely is our responsibility. Well, that's another story. If you're all with her, then we don't need to worry. All right, thank you.
Are you sure this is okay? Don't worry about it. Kids shouldn't have to sweat the details so much.
If you're ready, let's go.
Thank you. Thank you both. Okay, Grandpa and Mr. Murdoch. We'll be back soon.
Take care, dear. Be careful out there. Why do I think it's sus that he's suddenly come in when we're halfway through the operation? Is it just me who finds that very, very convenient? I don't like it. Something's not right. I'm not very trusting, I know. I'm really not trusting, am I, people?
So, Elmo, it sounds kind of fun. There's a hot spring there, right? Right, it's a real nice place. My grandpa taken me there a few times.
So which way do we go?
There's a big field outside the south entrance of the town. You just follow that road due south to get there. Got it. Due south from the south entrance. Well then, let's go.
Right, so we're literally going in... Yep, this direction. Yeah, we're going to go down the up escalator. And so for the first time tonight, we are back in the overworld. And that means we might have some encounters to go through. It's a demon sheep. Yeah, she's a few levels behind us, so this is where actually having fights is important. Oh, we got a critical hit to start with. Yeah, you're finished, mate. And we've got like an evil rabbit of some kind. This one's quite a bit tougher. Helpful.
We're good to go.
I didn't think we got the preemptive attack then. So I'm glad that we did. Oh god, what's with that scary pose? What's all that about? I'm guessing it's meant to be cute, but I just find it annoying. It's like you've got a gun, what's scary? Oh, there's why do I get the feeling this is going to yield monsters? I'm going to open it, but I get the feeling I'm going to regret it. So for now, we're just going to go east and fog because our levels between Joshua and Estelle are good. And it'll allow Tita to catch up to us.
We did it!
Oh my god. Oh no, Tita's going to get on my nerves soon, if that's what she's all about.
We did it!
And I'm just like, knock it off. Oh. That's not worked the way I wanted it to. Yeah, I had a feeling it'd go for Venom because it's a snake.
Scary.
Right, I'm going to save my game now. And then I'm going to open this box. If I'm right and it's a load of enemies, we're going to run away. No, it's a Terrar bomb. Awesome. Oh, here we go. What's the box going to say? Let's try. You found
Zilch. Nada. Nothing.
Elmo Village. That's where we need to go. I'm sure of it. Oh, nice one. Finish it, Estelle, now that it's frozen.
Piece of cake.
Ah, she's actually got ahead of Estelle this time. That's unusual.
Piece of cake.
I'm being a little overprotective of myself at the moment and doing a lot of saving. I'm dead.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Yeah, hearing the chat himself in this game is kind of interesting. Right, we'll do another save. It's a chest that's out in the middle of the countryside, and I don't like it one bit. Oh, no, it's a terror bomb. It's empty. Diabolical. Absolutely it is. Oh. Oh, he didn't even do anything. Okay. That's interesting. Quite a powerful attack, actually. Hippity bop. Just for that, you're getting a smack to the face.
All right, we're good to go.
So I don't want to waste the terror bomb, as they have all kinds of 350, and trying to find ones that don't actually do too much use to us. That's one easy way to solve it, just make loads of potluck in a shell. And one more. And then after that, Estelle can just go... There we go. Sorted. That was easier. Ah, there's a new enemy type. Let's take a look at him, see what he does. That's a very strange design. It's like I'm not sure what to make of that design.
Yeah.
Well, either way, it's done anyway, so.
We did it.
Seriously, that's gonna get annoying.
We did it!
Ah, there's a lake here. I wonder if we can examine a statue. Oh, time to finish this.
We did it.
Right. Because we've not got the initiative, and there's multiple enemies, I'm not taking the risk. We've got multiple enemies, but that's okay, we can use that. I'm hoping Estelle can kill that one. Excellent, that's good news. Come on, Estelle. Yay, there we go.
We're good to go.
Yes, Tita's almost leveled up now. Because she's behind on the levels. She's got a lot more experience than Estelle and Joshua got. We found another terror bomb. It wouldn't be empty if you hadn't already looted it, now would it? Like, game, you might have hidden the second item in there. I have the right to check you. Just in case. So the music here is so jazzy. It's like really calming. Really nice though.
We did it!
And there we go, a level up. So that should make her less of a liability in battle, but not completely out of the way of being a liability. When I saw that she was level 18, I'm like, compared to Chloe, she's really underleveled. You know what I mean? Ah, it's a very old school village. How awesome is that?
Wow, so this is Elmo, huh? I like it. Feels homey. What's that smell? Joshua, did you? Oh, that's just the sulfur in the water.
I guess that's what happens when the water pours out of the hot springs, huh?
Really? Smells like someone left eggs out in the sun for a year. Well, if I hold my breath, it's not too bad, I guess. It's not as strong as usual, though. There's hardly any steam coming out.
Maybe it's tired of the pump breaking down. Want to go ahead and see about fixing it?
Oh, the key to the pump shed is in the back of the inn. Mrs. Mao has it. We'll have to get that first. No problem. To the inn we go.
Your autumn souvenirs. Not many customers today. I hope Quantai's invited them to see the store. What have you got for sale? Yeah, the bombs. Have we got the fluffy spring egg? A boiled egg. Cooked long over low heat, soft and rubbery. Get a couple of those, it could come in handy. And say if you get a load of fresh eggs, I'm guessing you can literally, once you know how to cook them. Ah, so that's how you do it. Once we've eaten one of them, we'll be able to cook them with ease, I reckon.
If my husband wants to spend his time training, that's his choice. It sure isn't mine. Heroes want to have a long, relaxing soak, too. Oh well. I guess I'll just do some shopping and have an exotic dinner.
Yep, lukewarm, definitely nothing hot about these springs right now. Heard the pumps are broken and we can't use the baths. It's a shame, but then again, it's also the will of Adios.
I found the hot water was starting to get weaker. It's all stopped now. This place sure seems lonely with all the steam clouds. Hi, Mrs. Mao. Oh, hello, Tita. I'm glad you're here.
Oh my god, that's a proper classic anime facial expression there, isn't it?
Mrs. Murdoch just got in touch with me a little while ago. Is it true the professor is making you do the repairs while he's off doing Adios knows what? It's not like that. He was planning to come here until I said something about it. Oh, well, bless your heart, child. But you know how you spoil that old coot, don't you? He's always been the sort to completely lose himself in his research, given half the chance. Energetic old granny, isn't she?
Well, she obviously knows the professor.
And who might you be? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Estelle and this is Joshua. They're with the Bracer Guild, and they're looking out for me. Hello.
It's nice to meet you.
Well, what do you know? Please do pardon me. I'm the owner of the Maple Leaf Inn. You can call me Mrs. Mao. Russell and I have been friends since we were knee-high to a grasshopper. Tina here is almost like my own granddaughter. Oh, okay. Oh, right, Mrs. Mao. Is the oil pump really broken? I'm afraid so, dear. I think the 40-year-old beast may finally be on its last legs. Oh, well, I wanted to replace it at some point anyway. Can you handle it, Tita? You betcha. Okay, just a sec.
We see pump shed key.
Let's go north of the village square up the hill. The pump shed's right there. I really appreciate it.
North of the village square, apparently, and the pump shed's up there. And there's the fancy dining area, which I've accidentally got into. Which is far fancier than any dining area I've got near me. I'm guessing it must be up here. Yep, there we go. The door is up.
So this is the pump shed.
That's right. It sends hot water to the inn and to the well in the town square.
Well, let's try the key. Use the pump shed key.
Wow, so this is the pump, huh?
You never know it was so old from how well maintained it is.
Well, I think my grandpa comes at least once a year to keep it running well. 40 years ago, people didn't really know much about ornaments. And so Grandpa created this orbital pump to show what people what a difference orbital technology could do to make their lives.
Ah, okay. So this is probably some sentimental value for your grandfather then, I guess.
And that's why it's kept in such good condition.
Right.
Let's see. First up is the systems check. And if that's okay, then we make sure there are no problems with the impeller or pipes. Can we do anything to help?
Oh, it's fine. This is a one-person job anyway.
You guys should go in the inn and relax. It might be the cavitation of Mortarhammer. What to check next? Aha! It's a surging problem. I think it wouldn't be of much use.
Apparently not. Maybe we should take her advice and wait at the inn. Alright, okay. Back to the inn, I guess. That's the edge of town, which is locked. We had this in the second chapter, didn't we? We found a village town where it was locked, but then we went out of town. I should start getting dinner ready during the post-lunch downtime. Working 2 jobs can be so exhausting sometimes. Yeah, anyone who has to work 2 jobs, I've done that myself, and it's never fun. You finish one job, spend a couple of hours chilling out, and then you have to go to your next job. You never feel like you're off the clock. Ah, you think so, Queen?
Hello again. How's Tina doing? She's out at work. We figured we'd probably just get in the way, so we'll stay here. Well, you just might be right at that. She's almost as talented as Russell himself. Hard to argue with that after watching her work.
That's the mate she's working at the central factory at her age.
And no matter what, she's always so sweet. Always has a smile for everyone. But get her in front of a machine, and she'll take one of her hours. She loves it. She's just a fine girl. But still. What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing.
Hey, Mrs. Mao!
Oh, welcome back, Ed. What's gotten you all frothing at the mouth?
I wanted to ask you something. Did that lady from Grancell leave?
A lady from Grancell? Oh, the guest from yesterday. She went out for a walk, but she hasn't come back yet.
I thought so. Ugh, this is awkward.
What? Isn't she in the village? Well, actually, I saw her by the village gate. She said she was going to go and take in the scenery or something. Out on the plains? She lets me a fool to go where all the monsters are. You complete idiot! Why didn't you stop her? I did. I mean, I tried. But she just wouldn't listen. I don't know how seriously she took what I said, but I'm worried. Pardon me? What?
Are you new guests? Do you remember what time you saw that lady by the gate?
I think it was around noon.
At least that's about when I got back.
Noon? Yeah, I think we can catch up with her.
We should get going before it's too late.
Huh? Well, we're bracers. If you're gonna tell by looking.
We'll head out into the plains and find this girl. Don't worry.
No kidding? What a stroke of luck. Yes, please. You've no right to even ask for their help. But fine. The guest's safety is paramount. I hate to impose on you two, but please look after my guest. Will do.
We'll be going now. Well, it seems you might be wrong, Queen. Tita wasn't getting kidnapped. It sounds like some random from Grancell, and if it's the random I think it is, it's likely to be that woman from the first chapter, whose son we helped find the missing orbman. by going into the sewers. Okay, so it's not that way. Because the gate's locked. Right, okay. So... yeah, okay. And we need to do that one as well. Somewhere in Zeiss, approach the Man of Stone standing his arm. So we'll look at doing that one next. As the side quests are important in this game. They affect your ranking as a bracer. Missed a couple in the second chapter.
Now let's see. The Plains Road is so wide. Where should we search?
Yeah, I suppose she was going to take in the scenery. So it seems like she's running away from where the road's paved.
Oh man. Well, that's gonna be really safe, isn't it? But hey, no biggie. Let's find her and bring her back. Hopefully with all the pieces intact.
That's one way of putting it, Estelle. Oh, damn it. Right, we can either fight it or we can flee. We're gonna flee. Because I like having the initiative. The initiative is important.
No! Somebody help me! Did you hear that?
Whatever it was, not far.
Adios, Daddy, Mommy, Niall, help me!
Oh god, it's Dorothy!
That voice sounds suspiciously familiar.
I think you're probably right. Let's hurry. I don't need to do any voice acting here.
Come on, puppies. Can we talk about this? I don't think it tastes very good. I mean, I sleep at least 12 hours a day. I eat lots of veggies, and my skin's all smooth. Wait, does being healthy make me seem yummier? If I known this was coming, I'd make sure to pay in advance and then a nice meal. Huh? You two? Hey, this is unexpected.
Don't you worry, Dorothy.
What were your names again? Yeah, it's the same old Dorothy, all right.
But Joshua and Estelle of the Bracer Guild.
I'm just teasing. Nice to meet you two here. Adios, give me strength not to beat or leave us to the beasts.
Estelle, be on your guard. Right, the problem is we've got a lot of enemies to fight here. What I could really do with something quick. Problem is, we're going to take a lot of damage here and there's nothing I can do. That's the issue I've got. What's their health like? Very high. Gonna have to go for it. Oh, that's helpful. That's really helpful. But that's not so helpful. They do quite a lot of damage. Yeah, that's Joshua screwed. There's nothing I can do about it. This is a hard fight, this, because there's too many enemies.
We're good to go.
The problem is they're getting all their turns in now. But bollocks to you. You're first to go. What do you mean you're not dead? You should be dead.
Here I come.
God, this battle's impossible. This battle's impossible. This battle is impossible. You can't do it. This battle's impossible to win. There's too many enemies. I'm gonna have to take defeat. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to accept defeat and then see if it makes the game any easier. The only thing I can do. Because I've not got anything apart from a 100-point heat restore. And there's no point. Because a 100-point restore does nothing. It won't do anything. And I'm not got any craft points I can use either. Yeah, that just is for one enemy, so that's no good. Yeah, they've made this fight too hard. They've made too many enemies. You need a lot more characters to back you up. It really doesn't help that they got 3 criticals. Yeah, there's literally nothing I can do. That's the end of the fight. That's the game over.
Not now.
I'm just gonna retry it. They've made this fight really unbalanced. There should not be this many enemies. And you certainly shouldn't have that many turns to deal with. That is not difficulty balanced at all. That is really not difficulty balanced. What does that do? Right, fine, I'm gonna go with that.
Hey, pay attention.
See if I can make them fight each other. And one's been blinded too. What that move that Joshua's does, and it's actually not the best move in the world. It was like it means that when it said self, it made me think you turn them on themselves, and that's not what it was. It wasn't that move at all. Yay, we learned the recipe for that, so that's useful. She couldn't get that to work. Who's got the lowest HP? I do like the fact there's an instant retry feature. That is helpful. One down.
Let's do this!
experience payout for this had better be good. This has been harder than any of the boss fights, purely because of the sheer amount of turns that they're getting in a row. This has been harder than any boss fight. That's how much they got the difficulty balance in this battle wrong, in my opinion. That's how much they screwed it up. I need to keep her alive. If I fail to do that, we'll see ourselves losing. Unfortunately, she's not doing any of the attacks now that have helped us keep going. This will do the job, I think. Now it certainly will.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Yeah, that should have been 4 enemies, not 6, when you've only got a party of 2. That was unbalanced. Yes, it gave good experience, but it was not worth it.
I don't know how we chased them off, but we did.
By cheating, that's how. The deal familiar to you?
Yep, then the monster attacked the checkpoint at the mountain pass. I wonder what they're doing out here. Oh, how lovely. The braces are very impressive. Estelle and Joshua, it's been such a long time, hasn't it? I never would have thought I'd see you here. Do you think maybe we were destined to meet again? Fate is a fickle mistress, all right.
So, Dorothy, are you staying at the inn in Elmo by any chance?
Why, yes. Hey, how do you know?
Joshua and Estelle explained the owner of Elmo's inn and requested they bring her back safely.
Oh, I see. Well, isn't that just terrible? As if you care about anyone else's problems. So, what brings you out here? A little cross-country hiking, maybe? You mean you don't even know that much? I see you haven't got any more insightful in our time apart. What? The answer is actually I'm looking for a photograph that the newspaper needs for a special edition. Oh, and by the way, now's the one who assigned me this task.
I see. So it's work.
Okay, but why would you be looking after that here? Oh, forget it. This wears me out faster than fighting any monster that ever did. Oh, poor Estelle. Did you get hurt in battle?
Yes, thanks to you doing fuck all in the first round. You could have blinded at least 1 or 2 enemies, but no! You let them gangbang us and beat the shit out of us. So shut up, it's your fault, Dorothy. I'm blaming you.
Pain, go away. Come again some other day. Oh, that'll all be better, I guess. I'm not injured. I'm just really aggravated at your utter obliviousness.
Well, it's rather someone to get under Estelle's skin this badly. Estelle, why don't we head back to Elmo? Maybe Tina's done fixing the pump.
Yeah, let's go back. I think Darwin will come in with us. But I wanted to stay and take my pictures. We are going now! Scary.
Yes, she is. You will come along and you will like it. Right, let's deal with some. Let's heal up while we can. It's expensive on the old EP, but we need to use it. There we go. Now we're back to full health. So yeah, I welcome the experience, but what I don't welcome there was the unbalanced challenge. There we go. And now it's night time. Well, not quite.
Oh, look, there's steam coming out. Hey, you're right.
Looks like the repairs worked.
Now we can finally use the spa! Yay! Life is good again! You're kind of overstating things a bit, aren't you?
Do you really like the spa that much?
Well, yeah. There's absolutely nothing finer than a tall glass of fruity milk after a hot bath. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get in. Oh, I just remembered. Guys, thanks for coming to help me earlier. I have all my hands and toes and bits because of you two. You don't have to thank us for having good timing. Man, she can be such a ditz.
Well, that's Dorothy for you. Anyway, let's head back to the pump shed.
Okay. Tina's probably still there.
Yeah, she probably is. So let's go and pick her up.
Are you done with the repairs? Oh, hi guys. Yeah, I just finished. I just have to make sure the hot water's going where it's supposed to. It's okay. The well in the plaza is hot water.
So what was the problem?
Well, the pump itself wasn't the issue. The crankshaft on the impeller had corroded and broken. And I switched it out for a rust-resistant one, so everything should be fine for now. Cool, nice work.
Shall we return the inn and let the hostess know?
Okay.
Yay. So we managed to take a defeat, which is annoying. Messes up my stats, that does. You know, when you're looking at your performance and your status. Don't think it says any actual. I'm sure I saw it somewhere. It might be in the files where it said defeats. I can't remember where I saw it now. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. There's nothing more we can do that. That's fine. If I go to the... I think it's here, the status. Yeah, there it is. Losses. 4. How annoying. It just tells us where we are, which is kind of cool. Jobs completed 46. We've been busy. That's what we've been doing. Better say in my game, actually. Excellent, eh? Right, let's see what's going to happen next.
Thank you, Tina. The pump's working like it was just installed yesterday. Really? They think nothing of it. Well, haven't you grown up with such a well-managed young lady? And thank you two for helping us out with that guest as well. You guys know everyone, it seems. I guess we do. What happened?
A little bracer business.
You two have my thanks. As a way to pay you back, I'd like you to stay here free. No way, really? Ma'am, we didn't tell my grandfather we were going to stay here. Nonsense. I heard from Russell earlier. He said the job would take him until tomorrow to finish, and he asked if he could stay here. Grandpa really said that? What a sweet old guy.
Well, if you said that, then I'm afraid I had no choice but to impose for tonight.
Come right in. You can put your things in the user room on the second floor. It'll be sometime before dinner, so go take a dip in the hot springs. You want to take a bath before dinner? I thought people took their baths before they went to sleep. What are you talking about? This is a hot springs resort. People expect you to jump in the bath in the morning, at lunch, whenever. I'd be okay with a free bath a day here. Really? Well, I like baths as much as anybody. It sounds a bit much for me.
Shall we go put our bags in the room then? Yeah, Estelle wants to go fishing. She's not interested in, like, chilling in the bath. Again, Estelle really is me. I like to jump in the shower, get clean, and that's it, done. The idea of lounging in a bath that annoys the hell out of me. Hi there. The user room is next door, so get out of mine, you peeping Tom. Leave me alone.
Wow, nice room.
Indeed.
Mrs. Mal told me that she was born off to the east. She raised a little girl with her family when she was little. The village has a lot of people from the same area. I thought the this village had a kind of unusual vibe. I bet the food here must be really good.
Yeah. But before that, why don't we check out the spa we've been hearing about?
Hey, yeah. Did you want to join us, Tina? Okay.
We can actually put away our luggage.
Okay, the luggage is secure. So, where's the spa now? Oh, there's a separate bath before I head in the building. It's a big open-air bath.
Yeah, it's basically outside then?
Ooh, that sounds neat. Let's go.
Yeah, Estelle's like, oh, outdoors. Yes, please. That's the kitchen. Off to the bath. Enjoy. I'm preparing your exotic Eastern dinner while you're freshening up in there. I'm guessing, yeah, it's got the sign, that says bath. Open air bath. So is this where we have to sneak around to avoid being seen by the girls? Oh wait, wrong game.
Wow, it's already dark.
Look at the Eastern Star Garden. Very nice. And you can see Dorothy off in the wings. She's not meant to be there. She's only there because of the ultra-wide.
Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Hi.
See what I mean?
Dorothy. Did you come in to soak in these heavenly waters too? I just love it here. It's so spacious and comfortable. I just wish staying in the hot water didn't make me dizzy after a while. Have you been in here this whole time? Oh yeah, it just feels so good. And who are you, little girl? I don't think we've met before. I'm Tita. It's nice to meet you. Tita, huh? You can call me Dorothy. I'm a photographer for the magazine in Grasso. Really? Wow, that must be a great job. It is pretty awesome. Oh, right, Estelle, you guys stayed at the inn, right? Why don't we have dinner together? Sure, sounds okay.
Would you mind waiting for us?
Sure, I'll have some fruity milk in the meantime. I'll see you guys soon.
Right, so... that's another set of rooms by the looks of it. So what we need to do... I'm guessing there's a set of stairs. Yeah, there they are.
The garden is so mysterious and beautiful under the moon. Don't you think so?
Boom, that bath was hot. Warms you right down to your toes. Nothing like a slow, warm bath to help you forget all your troubles. I'll settle for a coffee, thanks. Right, so... how do I get into the bath? It won't let me in. You're not allowed to stay in there, people.
Let's see. This is the door to the bath, right? Estelle, this is the men's bath. We have to go to the women's bath. Oh, okay. They're separated. How silly of me. I need to change my clothes.
I believe this is goodbye for now.
Okay, see you later. Excuse us.
That's not an open-air bath.
That feels so good. Way better than I ever thought it would. I'm not like Dorothy, but I could see getting seriously addicted to this. I already am. When I was little, Grandpa used to always bring me here. Ah, okay. Hey, where does that door go? Oh, that leads to the open-air bath I was talking about before. It's huge. I bet it could fit 10 people at once. Wow, cool. I feel like I could dissolve in this. All this traveling has worn me out. Maybe doing all your traveling on foot? Why not take an airship? For training, I guess. My dad always said it was super important. You mean Mr. Cassius? Yeah. Sharon was another student of my dad's. He told her all the time that she should travel by foot.
You should see the places you should protect with your own eyes.
Or some such. Whoa, cool. Yeah, he was big on impressive speeches, but he knew how to back them up when he had to. I wonder where he is now. Estelle. Sorry, didn't mean to get all gloomy on you. I'm in training too, and it's not like worrying will do me any good. I guess all I can do is have faith in him. Faith? Something wrong? No, I'm okay. Oh yeah, I had something I want to ask you. Something? Okay, Dish, you can ask me anything. Well, are you and Joshua married?
Estelle did say that she could ask her anything. She didn't say there were any topics that were off limits. Oh, I accidentally skipped Estelle's parentheses dialogue, then I do apologise, people.
Sorry, I must have spaced out. What about me and Joshua? I was wondering if you and Joshua were married. What? Why would you ask such a thing like that? But you had the same last name. You don't look like each other at all. So I didn't think you were siblings.
And Tita gets it. I mean, that'd be an interesting form of marriage, I suppose. It's like, everyone seems to like Joshua. That's the problem, Tita, on that one, Queen. Everyone seems to like Joshua. Because he's voiced by Johnny Young Bosch, and he's the king.
We don't look alike because we're not blood related. Our names are the same because Joshua was adopted. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I had it out wrong. Boy, did you ever? Besides, he and I are both only 16. Marriage is a subject for way off in the future. Right. I guess you want to get married so young, no matter how much you love each other, huh? Yeah. I'm telling you, Joshua and I are not boyfriend and girlfriend!
And Joshua's in the other bar, sat there going like this. Story of my life.
We're just family! Really? What do you mean, really? Sweetie, do you get that kind of vibe from watching us or something? What kind of vibe? Like, we're together, as in, together.
Oh god, look at the blushing that Estelle's doing here.
Like lovey-dovey. How can't keep our hands off each other together? Oh, well, no. But you're always with each other, and you're comfortable with each other. And you almost finish each other's sentences. Well, I can't argue with that. But don't you think that could just as easily be how families and close friends act? And anyway, even if we ever did feel like that toward each other.
Oh, flashback scenes. And they've been stretched. That's interesting. They weren't ported for ultrawide. You see how much they were stretched in the image then? They actually weren't ported for ultrawide. That's interesting.
No! Bad thoughts! Why am I getting so embarrassed by these questions? I always handled them fine before. Estelle, your face is all red. It's nothing. No reason at all. I mean, it's because the hot water is so effective. Yeah. It just gets the blood going, and staying in too long can make you dizzy. Okay. Wasn't there an open-air bath here? I sort of want to try it out. Let's go. Right. By the way, Estelle, the open-air bath is unisex. Phew. Okay, settle down, heart. I hear you. What the hell was that all about? I've never even thought about Joshua like that before. Stop it, Estelle. This isn't like you.
Meanwhile, hidden in the steam.
This feels great. I love that the bath is open on the outside. And it's big enough to stretch out and really relax in.
You do know that you're not meant to go swimming, though.
You don't see me doing the butterfly stroke, buddy. Huh?
Yep, called it. Hi, Estelle. I got in a little while before you. It's kind of awkward to be around you like this. I'm not surprised. But hey, the hot spring works even better than I expected. It's good for injuries. It really helps work out any muscle stiffness. And it's times like this, we must stand our ground! Gets pummeled by wooden boxes. If you know, you know. Just a bad idea for a bracer, really. You stay silent like that is making this a bit awkward, you know. Yeah, I'm not doing that, Screech. I'm not doing that. That streak startled me so badly that I almost flew through the ceiling. I almost suffered for a heart attack, and all for what? A false alarm?
I'm sorry.
Listen, the open-air bath is unisex. Is there not a sign clearly saying that in the dressing room?
I think what she's trying to say is she didn't notice it.
First of all, getting caught stalkers once or twice isn't such a big deal that you need to go screaming your lungs out.
Someone getting an eye full is a problem. Try saying that to Mitsuru, Mrs. Mao. She will execute you.
Well, I've heard it said that a woman's skin gets prettier when you show it off.
I don't know what kind of voice that was, I do apologize.
Really? Bunch of crap! I wasn't out to show off anything for anyone! Well, whatever. Why not just make up and try to enjoy the baths? This place is intended for family members to be able to bathe together from the get-go. Now, I'm off. Suddenly I'm exhausted. Joshua, this is all your fault.
How do you figure that? I mean, it wasn't me who shrieked like a banshee. Nor did I flake out and completely miss the sign in the dressing room.
You shut up! You think you're so cute? Well, you're not.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, fine. It's not as if it means anything to me whether you think I'm cute.
What did you just say?
I'm making a point. Looking at me and screaming at me the way you did. I never would even dream that you'd react like that.
Well, it just wasn't. It was bad timing, okay? I didn't mean I'm disgusted at the thought of being there with you or anything.
No. I wouldn't want you to put yourself out. I'll just be on my way. See if you can be alone.
Put myself out? I can't believe you sometimes, you jerk!
Look who's talking. Tina's just sat there with a popcorn, isn't she? She's just sat there shoveling it in. And meanwhile, at the back of the scene, Mrs. Miles also stood there listening, and you can see her at the top of the screen. She's not meant to be there, but the joys of Ultra mean she's got her ears wigging on all of it.
Hey! Don't you dare laugh, Tina!
I still don't get why I'm the jerk. Yeah, but whatever. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to embarrass you.
It's okay. I'm sorry for laughing. It's just, well, I'm a little envious. Envious of what?
Why?
I don't have any siblings, so I don't have anyone to fight or make up with. Grandpa's always nice and never mean to me. Mostly because my mom and dad couldn't be there. Huh?
You don't mean to say that they're...
They've been out in the country working as orbital engineers for a long time. I guess there's somewhere that orbital technology hasn't really hit yet. I'm not even sure how many years it's been since they last came to Zeiss. I had no idea.
You must have been lonely.
Not really. I have my grandpa at least. And everyone in the central factory is always super nice to me. But I still get a little jealous when I look at you two. I'm probably just wishing for something that I'll never have.
Tita.
I've got an idea. Huh? From now on, I'll be your big sister. And Joshua can be your big brother.
I don't think that's how it works, Estelle. you have to be like in someone's life day to day to do that, and you and Joshua are kind of crossing the world on foot and training. That makes no sense. What are you doing? I can't protect you from that one, Estelle. I really can't.
What?
Those are the grand sweeping gestures.
Oh, come on! Are you seriously complaining?
No. I feel the same way you do. I have no objections as long as Tina's okay with the idea. What's just happened in this scene? Who wrote this? Seriously, who? Why?
Thank you, both of you. I don't know what to say. I guess they're smiling. Well, that settles it then. Choose just like you would a normal brother and sister. I give you permission to make fun of Joshua as much as you like.
That's right. Estelle's fair game too to make fun of. No, she's not. We protect Estelle on the stream. You can talk to us just like when you talk to the professor. Like family.
But is that really okay? I'll try. I promise. Okay? Okay.
So, this is a new beginning for all of us.
Man, they're so late. I drank too much fruity milk. Now my stomach's all messed up.
After getting out to the spa, Estelle and company tried to soothe Dorothy's annoyance with some of the inn's fine Eastern cuisine. This was followed by an enjoyable game of cards, after which they returned to the spa. And so the evening wore on comfortably. Usually when you play cards, it ends badly. Especially if you play Cards Against Humanity.
Okay, Mrs. Mao.
We really appreciate everything.
Haha, I'm just glad you were able to relax a little. And Tina, you certainly seem to enjoy yourself. Isn't that obvious? You all seem closer than you were yesterday. Must be the magic of the springs. By the way, what happened to the girl with the glasses? I think she's still in bed. We called for her, but she didn't answer. We didn't want to barge in.
When Dorothy does wake up, please give her our regards.
Certainly. Tina, I'd like for you to tell Russell for me when you see him next. Tell him that he needs to focus on the rest of his life, beyond all the 24/7 research. Okay, I will. Take care of yourself, Miss Mao. And you need to come visit too. Sure thing, hon. You're all welcome back here anytime. The baths are always waiting. You can count on it.
Absolutely. The food was great too.
I feel rejuvenated.
And we never would have come at all if the plumbing needed repairing. So I guess we owe our thanks to you, Tina.
But I didn't do anything. I should be thanking you for everything yesterday. It was really fun. Glad to hear it. I guess that means we're even. Yeah, I guess it does.
Shall we return to Zeiss then? The professor might be done with taking apart the Black Ormond by now.
Oh yeah, we still have that thing to have to deal with. I completely forgotten.
Why am I not surprised? All I want to do is I want to try and find this, like, statue thing for the librarian quest as well. So let's save our game. No, let's not load our game. Let's save our game. Having been defeated in battle because of the sheer volume of numbers. Luckily for us, though. Huh?
Wait! Hi, Dorothy. Finally decided to rejoin the world of the living? No fair, you guys. How come I got left behind? Huh?
Didn't you say you were sticking around to get some more shots for a story?
Oh, did I? Whatever. I just hate being left out. Don't you, little T? Are you talking to me? Where'd that come from? I just wanted to give you a nickname. You don't like it? No, it's all right. Awesome. Thanks, little T. You really are lost in your own little world. Oh, well. You can come back with us to Zeiss if you want. Now you're talking.
Okay then. Want to give this whole leaving thing another shot? Right. I can't grind here because I can't afford to put Dorothy at risk. As an NPC, she's going to be a liability in battle. So we need to get back to Zeiss, ideally without encountering anything. Ideally being the key word. Yeah, very good. Hello, ladies. I was just wondering if I could ask.
Huh? Wow, he's huge. It's a bear.
Bear? Yeah, okay. You don't you worry about me. All I want is some directions. You wouldn't happen to know where Almost Hot Springs are, would you?
Oh, well, we just came from there, actually.
It's just down the road, south from here. Ah, I see. Thanks for the information. Oh, you.
Huh?
Could it be? Is it possible? Is what possible now? Ah, sorry, it's nothing important. Take care.
Wow, man, a few words. His clothes look decent, so I figure he must be foreign.
Well, Zeiss is right on the border with the Calvar Republic. He might have come from there.
I bet you're right. Mrs. Mal told me about people who live way off in the east. Oh, right. I think Killiker is from the east, too. And he was so huge. I was super surprised. I guess he does look kind of like a bear. But he doesn't act like any bear I've ever seen. He likes to look like he studies martial arts. How can you tell? Well, I'm a martial artist, too. He wasn't just big. He looked like he trained his body like crazy.
Indeed. And his legs were almost like tree trunks. He might be a master, just like Estelle's read about. So what's the betting that he becomes a party member at some point in this chapter? Likes martial arts, seems to know either Estelle or Joshua. Yeah, he's going to be someone that we end up having on our side, I think.
Huh? What's the matter? Maybe I'm just losing it, but I thought I heard something.
You're not losing it. At least not because of that. I heard something super far off. From the direction of the factory.
What? Oh no, what do you mean? I don't know. We'll just have to go and see.
Well, meanwhile, going back to the book. Yeah, approach the man of stone standing in silence with the mountain village pond, and ye shall receive. So it's a statue. It's got to be a statue. Either by a painting. Either by a painting or actually by a lake. At least this suggests it's going to be a statue. I don't remember seeing anything like that.
Sure, at night outside. If something happened, come tell me too. Oh my, I'm so sleepy. We're still going to go to the factory this afternoon.
The underrated items has to run off somewhere. Maybe the factory see on the commotion for himself. Right, so if we go up the escalator, that's where we're going to see the next area. Ah, that's the Ritter roadway. I'm just trying to see if I can see anything It's not a fire, is it? Oh, this isn't good.
What's causing that smoke?
Yeah. It seems like there's been an explosion at the plant, I think. That's what it's telling me. But I'm just letting it burn while I try and do a side quest. But I'm not seeing anything obvious at all. Quick save of our game, and then we'll go find out what all the commotion is.
Huh?
Oh, that's big. The entire factory is on fire.
I thought I was a gunner.
Well, you're all right. That's what's important. Okay, that's every section, right?
It's all the full timers at least. Chief!
Oh, it's you. Back from Elmo?
What's about the commotion?
There was some kind of gas leak inside the building. Everything from the 5th floor down is full of fumes. That tells us a fire. I doubt it, since the extinguishers haven't been set off. Well, that doesn't mean I've been able to figure out why this is happening now.
Excuse me, Chief, but where's my grandpa?
Oh, that's right. Miss Hazel, is everyone accounted for?
Well, we're fully staffed today, but Professor Russell isn't amongst those evacuated.
What? You mean he's still in there?
Let us handle this, sir.
We'll figure this out. But thank you.
I'm going to. What?
Tita?
I know a lot about the central factory. I can show them the way. Tita? Okay, come with us. Stay close.
If it gets too dangerous, you have to come back here, all right?
Okay. Would it be okay if I came with... No.
Sorry, but we need you to stay back.
Gee, thanks for taking the time to think about it. But hey, what can you do? Just be careful, okay?
The professor is in there. It's probably in the 3rd floor workshop. I checked there first.
Got it.
We'll be off then. Yeah, so we've had a battle. We've had an explosion of some kind at the factory, and needless to say, we don't know what's going on. Oh, the kitty's made out. Antoine made out. I don't think it's a fire. So what's with all that smoke then? I mean, it could be a gaseous leak from the Orpman purification process. Weird white filter on the middle of the screen is quite annoying. It's almost like the game is meant to have a filter for the image, and because it's in ultra wide, we're not getting the filter all across the screen. That's what it looks like to me.
So much smoke. Not so bad you can't breathe though.
This haze probably a smoke screen for something else. There must be a smoke canister nearby.
Huh? Now I wouldn't something like that even.
I can't speculate on why, but if we can put out that canister, the smoke should clear quickly enough.
Got it. Find it and put it out. Professor Russell is in the 3rd floor workshop, right? Yes, at least I think so. Grandpa sometimes gets so wrapped up in his research, he loses sight of what's going on around him.
Well, let's get to the 3rd floor. Yeah, I'm right. Basically, that's really quite annoying. You can see where the ultra-wide, they've not got the filter effect. So, obviously, this game was originally on the PSP, so it's in what would be 1080p wide or 16:9 aspect ratio. So all this space here is where they've never needed to have a filter. So that's why we're not seeing the smoke drift across the screen. So we're in that weird hybrid approach where we're seeing more than we should be seeing. Obviously this is an official release, by the way. I'm not using a patch for this. I'm not using a hack to run it in ultra-wide. It has that native aspect ratio available to choose. It's just that while it's got it, the developers have clearly had the map off to the side all the time. And literally it scales as an overlay, but we can see it. Right, the machine's running, but nothing else.
Grandpa, we gotta make...
Yeah, he's taken the orbman.
There's no one here. So why is the machine still on? Hey, we should turn it off. Phew. Where could Grandpa have gone?
It's not just him. The black orbman's gone too. You don't suppose... Here, so here you are.
They got it?
What are you doing here?
I should be asking you the same thing.
I heard about disturbances, so I came to check it out. Lo and behold, you got it before me. The wonders never cease. You incompetents keep sticking your nose where it don't belong. Someone's gonna come and cut them off.
Are you not a jerk? I guess you know him.
His name's Agate. He's a senior bracer.
Hey, hold on a second.
What's the kid doing here? Agate glared at Tita.
Hey, she hasn't done anything, so lay off.
So damn much that kid's say, but I'll hold off for now. So what the hell's going on? Here's the situation. Joshua explained to Agate how Professor Russell had gone missing. Smoke canisters, huh? So that explains the stench around here. We ain't got time to waste, though. We gotta find the professor and fast. He all started to not trust Agate because he shows up where we are, Queen. I mean, it's an interesting theory, but he was attacked, and as I say, I'm not sure if she is 18. I might have misread that. It makes sense to make with the keep calling a kid now. I think it's me. I think I misread it somewhere. I don't know where I've got that from. I think I'm wrong.
Right.
Acknowledged.
Grandpa.
Yep, so it looks like Agate has now joined the party at least, so we've now got a fourth member. So that gives us some variety. Status-wise... Yeah, he's now level 26, he's leveled up. So, I don't know if he's scaled with us, he's always meant to be a higher level than us. But yeah, she's definitely got a more childlike look, doesn't she? So it makes sense for her to be not as old as I thought she was. Oh, we got stuck behind the barricade, that's why. Right, let's go and look at all the floors. We'll start at the top and go down. Because he said from the 5th floor down has been evacuated. Now, so the thing is, if Agate is one of the bad guys, Queen, there's just one problem. He would have to have feigned being attacked by 2, letting them go. Pushing the button does nothing, the elevator cannot be used at the moment. I didn't think the elevator could be used. That wasn't what I was trying to do. But it looks like the smoke is coming out of the elevator shaft. So they might have sent a canister in the elevator. Or canisters.
Hey, what's that door doing open?
Sorry about the wait. I've secured the last objective. Alright, let's get out of here then. You're set? That voice!
Come on, cave in the elevator.
Yep.
Aha!
It's them!
Grandpa!
Got it, Krosner? Oh, crap. Go, go, go!
Hold it right there!
Get back here!
Ah, shit, so close. You almost had them. No. Why'd they take Grandpa?
Let's take the emergency stairs down. Looks like they're trying to get out of the factory.
Yeah,
If they get away, there's no way to know if they'll take the tunnel and try to lose the town. Move your asses, kids.
you don't have to tell me twice.
Ah, now the fog has cleared. The fog filter's been removed. I mean, he could be working for his own interest, Queen, definitely.
You think they ran in here?
No, not a chance. There's no fresh footprints here. Don't even have time to cover them up.
So fish for? Yeah, let's hurry.
I don't think it matters. I wanted to check here out because it'd be a quick way out.
they're back.
Good, you're alright. When the soldiers showed up, I thought something serious had happened.
Soldiers? Hold on a second. Soldiers? That guy's dressed in black.
No idea what you mean. They were dressed in blue and white military uniforms. Polite enough, but I got the feeling they didn't come from the airline checkpoint.
They definitely seem like Royal Guardsmen to me. I wonder if that's something cool that I snapped on a picture. Royal Guardsmen? Huh?
The ones that took Mary Dalmore. But why would they be here?
They were with my grandpa, were they?
The professor? No, they did have some really big baggage with them, though.
It had to be them! No doubt about it!
If they changed the military uniforms in the elevator, damn it, it's the oldest trick in the book and they pulled it off. Well, wait just a minute. What's all this supposed to mean? We'll have to fill you in later. Which way did these soldiers go? Towards town, and they moved like that on purpose. We're going after them.
No way! I'm not letting them get away!
And so a stone company splits up the streets of Zeiss. Oh. Apologies, peeps accidentally went onto the wrong screen. But in the end, they could find no trace of the men who had taken the professor. The incident was reported to the Royal Army, and a unit was sent to Zeiss from the stronghold at the lake to aid in the investigation.
I understand the particulars. Nevertheless, this is major. This would appear to be a clear-cut case of terrorism.
In Idios' name, terrorism?
Using smoke canisters to create a diversion while abducting the kingdom's greatest mind. To say nothing of the theft of the orbital calculator, which contains some of our country's most cutting-edge technology. This deed will not go unpunished.
So what kind of plan is the military up its sleeve?
We already have Erletten, the Wolf Fort, Southern Army Road, and Sankheim get performing inspections. There's no way that the culprits are getting out of the Zeiss region.
Wow, you really mean business!
Well, Intel's job is to help us mobilize as quickly and efficiently as possible, in times of emergency.
I do have one question. What do you think about the terrorists having masqueraded as Royal Guardsmen?
Yes, it's very unsettling. Having said that, Miss Dorothy Hyatt.
What? Me?
You took photos of the criminals making their escape, did you not? We would greatly appreciate it if you provide us that photo course to be processed as evidence.
What? It's my big scoop!
The Royal Guardsmen are the pride of Liberal's military. A photo of their involvement in such an incident is a very serious and sensitive matter. I also must ask you not post any news about this until we know more. This is in order to protect the honor of Her Majesty the Queen. This isn't a formal request, but the entirety of the Royal Armed Forces would greatly appreciate it.
Fine, I guess. Once you figure out what you need to know, you'll give it back, right?
Dorothy reluctantly handed over the photo quartz exposure to Captain Almalfia.
Thank you for cooperating. I hate to ask this, but it would also be appreciated if invaders would cease their invest.
Ain't happening. I've been chasing those guys in black since before any of this started. Military honor or not, I got no reason to stop now.
You leave me no choice. Please proceed with your investigation. That said, this is with the condition that you report your findings back to the intelligence support license.
Fine with me. If you learn anything new, you report it to the Zeiss branch. Got it?
Very well. And with that, I must take my leave.
Phew. That was a little intense. She's Colonel Richard's right-hand woman.
Yeah, looks like she came here as the Colonel's direct representative in the investigation.
Yeah, well, I'm just fine with not rubbing elbows in the military. Anyway, looks like the culprits are hiding out somewhere in Zeiss. The sooner we report it to the guild, the sooner we can start searching outside of the town. Yeah. Wait a second. How come you're not telling us not to follow you this time? Because I can use you. Why else would I want you along? You're a real peach, you know that? No big deal, though. It's just more training for us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, just stay alert. We're gonna go now, Chief.
All right, take care. Do what you have to in order to save the professor. Yeah, as you say, Queen, they ain't gonna tell each other shit. Not a chance. Agate will go rogue, and Almethea doesn't like the braces. So all sides don't like each other. So we're gonna quickly go and report into the guild, and that will be where we'll wrap up for tonight, actually, because we'll be bang on time.
Oh, right. I have to buy some more photo quartz. Excuse me. Okay, thanks for your help. Oh, I didn't do anything. I was just supposed to check about some information for the editors. Well, try and cheer up, okay, Tita? I will. Thank you, Miss Dorothy. Don't you worry. I'm sure that Estelle and Joshua will crack this case and be able to help your grandpa. See you later. Tita, please don't look so sad. I'm sure your grandpa is just fine.
Right. This is one of the kid's most foremost scientific minds. I can't imagine anyone wanting to hurt him.
You're right. He has to be okay. What's with that look?
Nothing. Time's a wasting. Let's go to the guild. Absolutely, no one's going to do anything unless they have to. Because again, it's like you want to be in front of the game, don't you? You don't want to be. What's the phrase? You don't want to be playing your cards in the open. You want to keep your cards close to your chest and only reveal information when there's mutual gain. Ah, here's that guy.
You have impeccable timing.
Oh?
It's you.
Oh my, Estelle and Joshua. I haven't seen you two in some time. You're doing well, I hope. Professor Alba, what are you doing in Zeiss? Tell me you got an escort this time.
Never mind that. We've just learned the whereabouts of the criminals. This gentleman is an eyewitness.
Huh? What?
I thought what I saw might be significant. Good then, I'm glad I came. Anyway, I'd been doing field research upon the tower up until a short time ago.
You're talking about one of the Tetraslyca towers, right?
It added to the Carnelia Tower north of the Place Road.
Yes, and I saw several soldiers enter the structure. I initially thought them to be members of the Royal Army, but they seem to be sticking to the shadows. And I heard them mention something about a kidnapping and an escape route. I was greatly unsettled by the whole matter, so I came directly here to tell what I saw.
These soldiers, what kind of uniforms are they wearing?
Let me think. It was blue and white uniform. Very sharp looking. Just as one would expect from Her Majesty's native land. Even the military dresses stylishly.
It's gotta be them. Come on, we have to hurry to Cornelia Tower.
Right.
Acknowledged.
Please, take me with you.
Tina?
Well, hey, Ruan.
Huh?
There's no good reason for us to bring you along. Use that brain of yours and some common sense.
But Grandpa was kidnapped. I have to.
Time is mirror, kid. So let me put it to you straight. You're just gonna get in the way. You stay behind.
Hey, hold on a second. What do you get out talking to her like that?
Oh, shut it. You know I'm right. We can't afford to pick up some amateur slack, much less a goddamn kid.
Well, Joshua, don't just stand there. Say something.
I'm sorry, but I'm with him on this. There's not a chance in the world that those men aren't expecting us to be on the trail. As much as I'd like to have her alone, it's just too dangerous to bring her along.
Joshua. I'm sorry, Tina. I guess we can't take you. Estelle, how can you be so mean?
She's going by herself. She's going to run off because she already knows where the tower is.
Bing. Tina!
Wait, Estelle. Leave her be for now. The best thing we can do for her is to save the professor.
I know, I just...
Today, people. Kilika, you can contact the army, right?
Yes. May the fortunes of war smile upon you.
It seems that something major is going on. Please take care of yourselves.
So, we need to head to the tower? And no doubt that's where we're going to find Tita, who ran on ahead of us. And we're going to pick this up next week when we carry on playing, because we're going to wrap up there for tonight. We are back on Friday evening at 8 p.m. GMT when we do Gran Turismo 4 Randomizer. And then I'm actually going to be back on Sunday rather than Monday. I'm slightly changing next week's schedule purely because on Wednesday next week I have a evening party to be at. So I'm going to be streaming this on the Tuesday and I'll be streaming Metaphor on the Sunday. Keep an eye out for the schedule to see that. So until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And Tita, Estelle wasn't being mean. That was Joshua.